Okay, new cards, beginning with Rekindling the Dinosaurs with the Burial Bitcoin Carnovorous. Damn, that is definitely how that is pronounced. All right, what is this here? It's a generic 6. Generic 6. Okay, all right. It's a level 6 Fire Dino Tuner. Ooh, okay. You can only use the first second effect once per turn. If this card destroys babies, by the way, I'm going to be sent. You can only use first second effect once per turn. Once per chain during the main or battle. You can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. Synchro summon a dino using this card you control here. Synchro summon into a dino? Do they want to make you go into that semi-new one that revolves around the vanilla monsters? What are the dino monsters? Oh, the Jirak Meteor, I suppose. That's like a Raigeki. So that's pretty strong. When a monster declares an attack, you can special a dino from your hand, ignoring the summoning conditions. You can't special for the rest of the turn except dinos. When a monster declares an attack. Okay, this effect is a little bit ass. But quick effect synchro, I guess, is really what you're using this for. Ending on this just means you get a quick effect. Pop on your opponent's turn. Master Duelists will be able to make Baron, I guess. Oh, no, actually, that's a lie. Baron is not a dinosaur. But yeah, you're using it to probably just pop the baby. And by baby, I mean your opponent's field. Second effect can summon UCT. Yeah, but like, why would you not just end on UCT? Like, you know, in what situation are you going to hold UCT in your hand instead of just summoning him and attacking with it, you know? Going second. Okay, so we synchro summon this, we enter the battle phase, and then we activate the effect to summon UCT from our hand when we could just summon the UCT as a jump scare, because it's funnier. I mean, you're not wrong. All right, what do you mean it doesn't mill a dino? What do you mean it doesn't pop a card? That's what I'm wondering. What do you mean it does not pop the babies? Tell him, DDD. Pretty mediocre, all things considered. It's not. No, it's not like mediocre. It's fine. It's like a perfectly fine card. It's okay. Very unhelpful card for dinos, even for Jirak. What are you talking about? Its second effect basically lets you summon your higher level dinos without needing to tribute. Just by declaring attack with a dino. So it works when it self-attacks. Then its first effect lets you synchro during the battle phase. Have Carnivorous attack, uses effect to summon another dino, chain with its first effect to then synchro a stronger monster that you can then attack immediately with. That sounds like the Jirak MO to me. He just described a really bad Tenpai deck. He just... word for word, just fanfiction garbage Tenpai is what I read there. That was the Jirak MO, and that sucked. The Jirak MO nowadays is Meteor Spam, which is much funnier. Isn't it ironic that the Dino win condition in 2024 is to spam meteors? Really makes you think. You know, last time I was at my dad's house, he was watching one of those, like, late night, History Channel documentaries about like the ancient alien technology being responsible for like creating like the pyramids and like the science of acoustics and stuff like that. And it's all very like intertwined with like, you know, some strange like religious symbolism, aliens, and dinosaurs. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Just a random thing that came to my mind. History Channel, by the way. Oh no, true and real. Should have required a dino as a material. Wait, no, hang on, we missed one. Roar of the Past, ignite those ghostly flames, shape them into the form of an ancient hunter. Synchro Shokan, burial twin horned carnovorous. Yo, where's he getting this? Is this flavor text? If it was level 5, it could almost be a fun thing to go into with a spare one tuner to make, I don't know, Shen on the opponent's turn, but we don't live in that world, so no point thinking about that. Should have required a dino as material. Well, this isn't the first time Konami likes to make extra deck monsters as generic as possible. Interestingly, this monster can be used in Tenpai. Tenpai uses fire dragons, not dinosaur. A lot of their effects specifically says fire dragon. Oh, he did not like that. he did not like that. What the burial? Not a single effect has any use. Trash name. Trash design. Trash effect. Everything about this fire dinosaur is trash. And yet again gets a restriction. Also needs 2 cards to summon it. How does he think synchros work? Why is complaining that the synchro monster needs 2 monsters? Snake Eyes is chilling with 1 card combo and his insane consistency and not a single restriction there. I mean, I guess he's not wrong about that part. This is the average card rater on the internet, by the way. This is the average, like, person rating cards. This is what I say. There's, like, the duality of reading new cards on YouTube, right? This is usually what happens. You read the card, and it's, like, just okay. It's, like, okay. Right? There's nothing, like, insane about it. It's just okay. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So this guy is, this guy's basically, like, the average, card rater, okay? Because there's no, in between, there's no nuance, there's no gray area, there's no understanding of cards as being okay or situational. Card is either insane, crazy, busted, broken, or dog shit. And this is where this person has fallen into that. This card is dog shit because it's not a 1-card combo Snake Eye-esque Ash, or it's terrible because it doesn't have 4+ effects and negates books and gets you a +1. All right, that's basically what it comes down to. All right, let's get into some good cards. Poggers. Ladies and gentlemen, who won the election? By my count, there was voter fraud. By my count, there was ballot boxes being burned on the streets. By the way, it wasn't until this election I learned that in America, apparently people just put their votes in a box on the street. That's just a thing. Anyway. So the real winner this election was the party of Nekroz. Trishula taking all 538 electoral ballots. So we're getting some new Nekroz support. Spooky Fish Cult Action. Nekroth. Oh god, Nekloth. I forgot that was one of the names here. Avanci. Magical Swordsman
Brazil.
of the Nekloth.
3 years, too little.
Level 4 Water Spellcaster. Unexpected error. What is happening? Chat. Okay, this can't be a coincidence. All of you are like, there's so many people here complaining about. Is it Twitch or is it my stream? Dude, I don't know. Like, is Twitch like bugging out or something? They're trolling? They aren't trolling. There isn't just like a horde of people just complaining for no reason. Other streams having this issue at all by any chance? Maybe it's an NA thing? Ah! Dude, I don't know. Like, it's working for me. I don't see any drop frames on my end. I even turned down my bitrate.
Brazil.
Must be Twitch. Came from another stream with the same issue.
Well, of course, my first day back would be plagued by tech issues. Alright, new Nekroz cards. You can only use the 3rd effect of this name once per duel. Once per duel? When this card is normal, summon special Nekroz from your deck. They gave Nekroz a tour guide. Oh, okay, dude. Now, before anyone goes a little bit too crazy here, hold your horses. Remember, of course, that you can't special summon ritual monsters, okay? Can't just summon out Trish from your deck and then Trish your opponent. Make sure you all remember that. There is a bunch of Nekroz main deck monsters. I know some people forget that, but there's Dance Princess, Great Sorcerer, Catastor or something. So that's not the purpose of him. He's not. He's trying to get like probably this one. I assume. Hopefully they're good. But yeah, tell that to Soravis. Me when I don't know what ignoring the summoning condition is. If you ritual summon exactly one Nekroz ritual with a card effect that requires use of monsters, this card you control can be used as the entire requirement. That is pretty good. It's Shuret. Unfortunately, however, it's the on-field effect only. So it isn't Shuret exactly. It's crazy that they were too scared to power creep Shuret. Unbelievable. Shuret was not allowed to be power crept. But hey, listen, it's tour guide and you can use it from the field. So I mean that's still good. You know, you summon it, you get a guy, they negate it, and oh, if they negate it, then it can't be used. Is this like a condition? Or if they imperm this, it can't be used. I assume it can't be used. But if they ash the first effect, you can still use it as the full ritual, so that works. If it's tributed, you can add any number of banished Nekroz with different names to your hand.
Brazil!
Another
Like
month
low?
subscribed.
Oh, you know what's
Another
really
month
funny?
Black Dragon is still banned.
Have you ever tried to
Tragic.
imperm low after letting her resolve when they go to use the ritual summon? It's very funny. Sometimes you see your opponents like tributing like multiple hand traps and bestials from their hand. It's pretty picturesque. If this is tributed by card effect, add any number of your banished Nekroz cards with your with different names to your hand. Banish Nekroz cards. I don't know why that's once per duel. Okay, so how do you banish cards in Nekroz? Nekroz Mirror is the one that lets you banish using your graveyard, so it's kind of like quote-unquote Miracle Fusion for ritual summoning. Nekroz has a bunch of, all of the spells have the graveyard effect where they can banish themselves in another Nekroz monster, I believe, to then add another Nekroz ritual spell from your deck when you control no monsters. So you can recycle a lot of your banish pile, and typically there is no way at all to get back your banished cards in Nekroz, so this allows you to do that. My problem with that last effect is that in order for this to actually even resolve, you need to push this through, not get negated, perform your ritual summon. I don't know what you're really ritual summoning first turn that requires such a big heavy cost in the tribute, because the problem with Nekroz is they don't really have a good first turn ritual summon, other than like Valkyris to tribute it and get some card advantage. Which I guess you can tribute this guy, but then how have you banished at that point? So hopefully the new card actually does something on the field. But that's not like a crazy good effect. And why is it once per duel? Please finish reading the cards. I am, but I can give my thoughts as I read them. Is that okay? That's how reactions work. Some people forget that that's how reactions work. Nekloth, Emilia, Dance Miko of the Nekloth. Miko? Oh, we have a VTuber. Level 4 water spellcaster, 16/8. You can lose versus Sacrifice once per turn. If you have a warrior Nekroz on your field or in your graveyard, special this card. That's so broken. Okay, we need to actually see what the effect is, but that's a pretty damn crazy extender. If this is normal or special, add the Nekroz ritual or Nekroz spell from deck to hand. If you ritual exactly one Nekroz ritual card effect that requires monsters, you contribute this as the entire effect. That is so freaking good. So I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous, right? You just go normal summon this. This then gets you a search. You can normal summon this. If they negate it and you hard draw this, you can discard Bryanak or Colossalos, which are both warriors. Get a search, special summon, get another search. Really incredibly powerful support. Honestly, these are very good cards.
That's why you're a legend.
Hi, Amre. Appreciate it. They're also level 4, by the way. So that's Bahamut Toad and TCG. That's really incredible stuff, honestly. Like, these are so good. Circular? Okay, let's relax. It's not circular. But it's very, very good. Okay, so let's see how good the new Nekroz is. Because ultimately, Nekroz doesn't really have that good of an end board. But if you can do Unicorn plus, assuming this is decent, hopefully that does something. And then maybe Nekroz has a turn 1. I still think Nekroz is always going to be a go second deck in my opinion, but it doesn't have the Nekroz trap card. No! Spoiler. All right, so it is a level 9 Light Worm Ritual Pendulum. Nekroz of Metaltron. I don't know what's going on with the lore there, but sure. You can only use the Pendulum effect once per turn. If your Nekroz cards become banished face up, target spell trap on the field and banish it. If your Nekroz cards becomes banished face up. So you can scale this, Nekroz Mirror, summon a guy, and then banish a back row. Okay. If you summon Trishula, you can chain block Trishula. I think, right? Because it goes new chain, you can choose to go chain link 1 Trishula on summon, because you banish the card to summon the Trishula with Nekroz Mirror. You can go chain link 2 Metaltron. Okay, so that's just a bonus effect, hopefully. Because I'm sure the main monster effect is why we care about this. You can ritual this with any ritual spell. Must be ritualed without using any 9s. You can only use the first effect of this name once per turn. pretty easy to summon, of course, because you can just use all of these or Sure It as the full tribute. So that's, you know, good. During the main quick effect, target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Banish this until the end phase. Banish that target. Any monster destroyed by battle with your Nekroz is banished. Quick effect SP Little Knight. It's fine. That's pretty good. For a one-of, like, very little investment, this is a good card. I don't know. It's not game-breaking. I feel like it should be a little more powerful because ritual summoning is, you know, difficult and ritual summoning. It stays banished. Banish this card until the end phase. No, it's a permanent banish and she comes back. Main phase only? Ah, it's still good though. This is really good. What? Like, what are you saying? This is a really good monster. Like, it's still a one-of, and, you know, doesn't really do anything by itself, and you do want to search it. It's kind of a brick to draw. But I think it's good enough to run in your deck. Like, this is a good first turn play. Unicorn plus this? Like, that's very good. And any monster destroyed battle is also banished. Is, like, non-targeting, well, not non-targeting it, banished. This is a good card. This is good. I really like this. Now it's worse than Arid Beer. Jesus Christ, you guys, there's no way. Dragunity Knight, Arid Beer. Wait, hang on. Nekroz, Arid Beer. There is no way. If you could ritual summon this, any ritual spell must be ritual summoned without using any 10s. You could use it for only 5 once per turn. Discard this, tribute 2, blah, blah, blah. Okay, when a monster effect is active, tribute a monster from your hand or field, negate and banish. First of all, they're not comparable. Other than the fact that they are boss monsters, I suppose. This requires a tribute to negate a card. I mean, to be fair, like, this isn't actually too bad of a card, honestly. Just because of these ones being new Shurits, this is actually not too bad. But my brother in Christ, this requires tributing. I think it can tribute itself. Tribute a monster from your hand or field. Yeah, you can tribute itself. It could be playable because of these two, but this doesn't make this one bad. Like, this is still good. Like, what do you mean? Alright, anyway. New spell card as well. Nekroz Divine Mirror. Quick play. They don't have a quick play. So still no Nekroz trap card. During the main phase, ritual summon a Nekroz ritual from hand or banishment. Tributing monsters from your hand or field or sending Nekroz from your extra deck to the grave, whose total levels equal or exceed its level. Dude, it is not a coincidence this thing is level 9. It is not a coincidence this is level 9. From the extra deck? Yeah, this is a Pendulum Monster. Reminder that Trishula misses timing? Wait, what the fuck? Nekroz Trishula misses timing? You can't use it for Trish? Wait, what? Why would they design cards that don't work with the cards that they were made for? Ritual summon this must be without using... When a card effect is activated, you can do... When this card is ritual summon... Bro! Oh my god, it can miss timing. Must be without using a level 9 monster. Original Trish misses timing? Yeah, but original Trish is like 10 years older than this guy. Aww. This is ass. I mean, no, this is still a good card, but it's just not as good as I thought it was. Oh, man. I don't like this.
Brazil!
73 months of this poopy doo-doo subscription.
You're a poopy doo-doo head. Get ready for Wednesday, Gage. I'm gonna shit on you. My decks are insane. Which is a good segue to remind you all that Saga is gonna be this Wednesday, chat. So, yeah. Grand finale. See you there. During your main phase, banish this in a Nekroz from your grave and add a Nekroz spell. Okay, so the same effect as always. Okay, basically the main takeaway from this card is that it's a quick play ritual spell. The only good Nekroz monster, unfortunately, to summon is Trishula. But you could also, I suppose, ritual summon this. Like, keep it in your hand instead of committing to the field, and then when they do go for a play, you can then, like, ritual summon on their turn. Isn't Bryo a quick play? No! Do you think Konami made Bryonak a quick play bounce? Dude, relax. Imagine. Here's a video of new Nekroz gameplay. New Nekroz gameplay. Oh, it's El Exordio. All right, let's do it. Let's have a quick little gander at this. All right, so we're playing against the hand trap deck that didn't open any hand traps. Oh, we're playing Aridbeer. Tribute both of these to Sed. Holy crap, he actually did the effect. That's wild. Summon Unicorn. Unicorn. Catastar. Jesus Christ. Tribute. Bring back the Aridbeer that we banished. What the Damn. We're doing combos. And we get to end on the Dogmatica as well. Alright, this is as crazy of a combo you can do with this deck, clearly. So there's the Trishula. And ending on the the Unicorn. Sure, it gets a Warrior. Set a card, and... Okay, there we go. So that is like the full combo, basically. Omni Negate, Extra Deck Negate. And if you really want to play Ardbeer, I guess you also have a Monster Negate. Negate Deception and Steal. Code add back Shuret. That's crazy. A Bonfire, activate Poplar. Papa effect. Ardbeer, tribute the Toad to negate and banish. Damn. Sanctuary for Island. Effect to banish. Summon Kirin. Resolution. Do not miss timing. Chain block the Shuret. No search. Banish. 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 Hell yeah. Well, there you go. That is the possibilities available with the new Nekroz cards. I think that's still a decent amount of setup and win more there, to be honest with you. But it's pretty cool, honestly. Will it be meta? I don't know, dude. I don't think so. Let's read some new P.U.N.K cards. This right here is why I love this deck. Because okay, that came out wrong with the artwork on the field, on the screen right now. But there's something here, dude. P.U.N.K has a 1-card combo with all of the non-engine and stuff. It's genuinely a really fun deck. Hey, what if we gave you a Link one but better? Okay. We got no P.U.N.K Rising Scale and P.U.N.K Jam Fever. Okay, so it's a level 8 Water Sea Serpent. Konami's, like, perception of what a sea serpent is fantastic, honestly. 24/24, you can only use first, second, and third effect once per turn. It's got 3 effects, so that has to be a good card. I mean, just statistically, mathematically, this has to add up and equate to a powerful card, surely. You can banish one other P.U.N.K from your hand or grave, special this. If this is special, pay 6, take a P.U.N.K, accept an 8, add or summon it. Okay. So they just gave them an E-Telly extender. Nice. When a monster your opponent controls with 25 or more activates its effect, change it to face down. Oh, so you want to end on this. Okay. Yeah, it's a really good card. This is a really good card. Ogre Dancer doesn't search this, right? You have to... Me when I Google Ogre Dancer, dude. What the fuck am I looking for again? Send this from your hand to add a P.U.N.K from your deck to your hand, accept an 8. Okay, cool. Alright. Unfortunately not searchable from Ogre Dancer, but you can get it from Xiamen. Summon it with Foxy Tune, that works, yeah. Alright, no, that's fair. I like it. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird because you want to end on this, which means you're not syncing with it or overlaying with it. So how valuable is a Book of Moon that you can't really control? That gives your opponent a lot of agency. But hey, you can always overlay it into whatever this is. So here is Jam Fever, generic, by the way. Once per turn, you can exceed Jam Fever by using 1 P.U.N.K Fusion or Synchro as material. They gave them a Dingirsu. Alright, fair enough. Pay 6 and detach 1 to draw 1. Brother, like, how many cards does this deck draw in a turn? Is it like... I think is it 3 draws and a search of Ghost Ogre? Nice. When another monster effect is activated and you have a level 3 psychic in your grave, quick effect attach, negate, destroy. Okay, so that means you don't want to really summon this using the what's it called effect? The cheating effect, because you want to keep both materials on it. Because you want to detach one for the draw, and then you want to detach one in your opponent's turn to quick effect negate. So yeah, not exactly the most creative card design in Yu-Gi-Oh! We're just rehashing the Xyz, like, Link One-ing ability. But yeah, it is the Bart Simpson's meme of Yu-Gi-Oh! Card design. Quick effect negate. It would have been cool if they did something with the card effects and the theme of the deck, which is, you know, paying life points and manipulating life points to some extent, maybe. Just giving it a negate was weird. They could have just given this the Book of Moon and just given this like a different type of... I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I just think like this is just really uninteresting, but it's really powerful, so you can't really complain. This is generic enough to play in other decks that have level 3 psychics in the graveyard. I don't really know what that can be played in other than punks. I don't think Gabongas have sidekicks, do they? It's only just Ghost Ogre. Sure, if you specifically draw Ghost Ogre, your rank 8 deck now has a generic negate, I suppose. Tracker and Wielder. So not really a lot of decks. Which is good. You don't really want this to be generic, I suppose, because that would just be a little bit boring. A rank 8 generic negate. I mean, I guess Photon Galaxy Lord or something is already that, but yeah. Anyway, overall, this is really, really powerful. This is like such a good card. Just banish to summon and then effect on summon E-Tellies. I don't know where Punk has a choke point anymore. I suppose it's still the psychic. The fusion, sorry.
Brazil!
Like, if you
Welcome
just
back.
let your Punk opponent play the game, and they just go, you just let them sit and play, they just go Carp, you Ash. But I suppose you can set this up now. So you can, like, before you get to Carp, you can, like, you know, let me just try thinking out. So you go, like, Ziyaman, pay, add Foxy, special this from your deck, special Sharakusai, and then put Jam Fever on top of this. Then you fuse with Ziyaman and Sharakusai. There you go. All right, there you go. This combo beats, like, holding your Disruption for Carp. I think Foxy can't summon 8s. Wait, really? Oh, fuck. How do you summon this then? You just want to add this, I guess. Ziyaman add this is kind of bad, though, because you need something in grave. I guess you can banish the Ziyaman you control, but you don't really want to do that. Anyway, regardless, it's still really good. It is still a good card. I think like a 2-3 card combo should beat like Hand Traps or Nibiru, so yeah.